This is the question from RCU question paper which was asked in 2020, and the question is very much similar that we had solved in previous class. Only the values have been changed and the rate of GST is changed. All other things remain same. There are two purchase transactions given, there are two sales transactions given, and we only have to solve it, right? So this is the previous question which we had solved. From following information of Prakash company, right? Two purchase transactions, two sales transactions, and in sales transactions both are within the state transactions, right? Here also in sales transactions both are within the state transactions. Only the values have been changed, but since it is the request from all the students, we are solving this question again, right? So let us start with the solution. What we have to do is that first look at the formula. GST payable will be equal to output tax liability minus input tax credit, right? And similarly, the way we had solved in previous class, there are three steps. First we have to calculate outward supply, then inward supply, and then GST payable using the manner of utilization of ITC, right? So let us start with the calculation of transaction value of outward supply. Okay, I will just copy this format. Calculation of transaction value of outward supply. Okay, let us see. Outward supply is sales of rupees 2,20,000 within the state, that is CGST plus SGST will be applicable within the state at 18% GST. So let us start solving this. Sales rupees how much? 2,20,000. 2,20,000 into 18%. Right? And then sales of, I will directly write the values. Sales rupees 22 lakh, rupees 22 lakh into 18%. This is what the question has been given. In the question has been given, right? We are just solving this. Consider this 2,20,000, sorry, into 18 divided by 100. It is 39,600, and 22 lakh. Sorry, I will have to put equal to sign. 22 lakh into 18 divided by 100. 3,96,000. Now see, this is within the state transaction, this is also within the state transaction. Therefore CGST plus SGST is applicable, right? And here also it is same. We'll have to do this total outward supply will be equal to this value plus this value, that is 4,35,600. That was the step 1. Let us go for the next step. We'll have to calculate what? Calculation of input tax credit, ITC, right? And that is what is our inward value, inward supply. Purchase of raw material P from supplier in Bangalore, 5 lakh at 12% has been given in Bangalore, right? Micron company is also in Bangalore. It means both are in the same state, right? CGST plus SGST is applicable, and this is for Chennai. Here IGST is applicable. Let us start solving this. Purchases rupees 5 lakh, into 12% GST, and here purchases rupees 30 lakh at 12% GST. I will just change this value, 30 lakh at 12% GST. Let us start solving this. It is 5 lakh into 12 divided by 100, and here it is 30 lakh into 12 divided by 100. Now what is this? 5 lakh purchase is in intra-state transaction, and therefore CGST plus SGST is applicable, and here it is IGST which is applicable. Please understand these things, these values I am writing for your reference. You need not write this in the examination. I repeat, these values, all these values I am writing for your reference, and you need not write this in examination. In examination you are writing only these many things, right? Next, what is the third step? Third step is calculation of GST payable using manner of discharge of ITC. Okay, this is what is we'll have to do. What is the formula? Formula says output tax liability minus input tax credit. This is what we had done in previous class also. This is inward supply, that is ITC. This is what we are going to take, and this outward supply, outward minus inward, will be your GST payable, right? And there is manner. First IGST will have to give, then SGST, then then CGST, then SGST, right? That's all. This first we'll have to take what? Output liability shall I write CGST SGST over here, right? Or should I follow the same format which I had given? I will use the same format, right? This one I'll just copy all this. How about this input tax credit? Yes, I'm just saving the time, nothing else. Output liability. What is CGST liability? See, total is 4,35,600. Both are CGST, SGST, and therefore this will also be equal to the same thing, CGST plus SGST, right? So 4,35,600 is total outward supply, and this has to be bifurcated between two, CGST and SGST liabilities, right? What we will have to do is that 4,35,600 divided by 2. This is what we have to do, right? And SGST value will also be same. How about IGST? Nothing. And then consider this, okay, less input tax credit of IGST will have to finish. Do we have any IGST liability? IGST credit? Yes, IGST credit we have ITC, that is 3,60,000. As I had told you, 3,60,000, we are not writing it here. This is wrong. 3,60,000 because IGST liability is 0, and therefore we are not writing anything here. Understanding? So what we'll have to do is that 3,60,000 will be used to pay these two liabilities, 2,70,800 and 2,17,800. But before doing this, what we'll have to do is that we'll have to check what is the CGST credit available. What is CGST credit available? Credit CGST plus SGST 60,000 is available, and we'll have to bifurcate it between two, CGST and SGST. That is 60 divided by 2 is 30,000. So both have same liability, both have same credit, and therefore IGST I will use it to discharge both of these liabilities. Okay, equally. What I will do is that, what is the half of 3,60,000? Right, 3,60,000 divided by 2 is 1,80,000. I will delete this, I don't want it. 1,80,000. Here I will write 1,80,000. Here also I will write the same. IGST credit is not available now because we have utilized full IGST credit. We have utilized this 3,60,000 fully. Now it is not available. Now this is 0. Okay. Next, less input tax credit of, I will only change the values here, CGST. Now 60,000 is available for these two, CGST plus SGST, divided by 2, because see, the same value is used for both of these transactions. Here also it is it has been done the same, and we'll do it. See, 30,000, it can be done orally. 60,000 divided by 2 is 30,000, right? Here also is the same. Next, less input tax credit of what? SGST. I'm sorry, I have made a mistake. When I am using CGST credit, I cannot write anything into SGST. This is what I have done, right? So I will only have to put dash over here. Okay, this is Excel and it is considering dash as 0. I will write nil over here. Next, SGST credit, nothing over here, and SGST is 30,000. IGST is again 0. I can even write, no, I cannot use that. Here also I will write nil. Is that clear? So how much is still payable? See, this is 2,17,800. This value is output tax liability less. All these are negative values because less we have used, right? So 2,17,800 minus 1,80,000 minus 30,000. That will be our GST payable through what? GST payable through e-cash ledger. I will write here total GST payable through, I will write it below, e-cash ledger. How do I calculate this? Equal to this minus these two. Okay, it is not taking. Because I did not give a proper command, I will write here 2,17,800 minus 1,80,000 minus 30,000, right? And here also it is the same because they are the same value, right? 7,800. What is the IGST liability? 0, right? This is GST payable through e-cash ledger. Understood? Now what is the balance credit available? What is the balance credit available? See, there was 30,000 here and we have used all 30,000 here. 30,000 of CGST is completely used, 30,000 of SGST is completely used. So what is the balance available? Now no balances are available. Hope this is clear, right? I will just format this for you people for understanding. this is done. That's all. Is this question is finished. Please copy this. If you have any clarifications, please comment below. See you in next video. Thank you.